Your Hit Parade. The top tunes all over America as determined by Your Hit Parade survey, which checks the bestsellers in sheet music and phonograph records, the songs most heard on the air, and the songs most played on the automatic coin machines. An accurate, authentic tabulation of America's taste in popular music. Your Hit Parade.
I'm Henry Chap with a pocket full of nickels for the Hit Parade Jukebox. Let's count them down. We have one song leaving the chart this week. It was number 9 last week. It was only on the chart 1 week. Here is Walking by the River by Una Mae Carlisle.
There's dew up on the ground and not a soul in sight. I'm walking by the river 'cause I'm meeting someone there tonight. I hear a distant sound, I see a far-off light. I'm walking by the river 'cause I'm meeting someone there tonight. Murmuring waters say there's no time to delay. Hurry on your way, my friend. If you don't get there soon, there may not be a moon to guide you to that happy end. My heart is riding high, my blues have taken flight, and I'm walking by the river 'cause I'm meeting someone there tonight. There's no time to delay, so hurry on your way, my friend. If you don't get there soon, there may not be a moon to guide you to that happy end. My heart is riding high, my blues have taken flight, and I'm walking by the river 'cause I'm meeting someone there tonight.
The Tommy Dorsey Orchestra with vocals by Frank Sinatra has the number 10 song this week. It was on the chart 2 weeks ago at number 9. It was not on the chart last week. Here is Oh Look at Me Now.
Not the guy who cared about love, and I'm not the guy who cared about fortunes and such. Never cared much.
Oh, look at you now.
I never knew the technique of kissing. I never knew the thrill I could get from your touch. Never knew much.
Oh, look at you now. You're a new man, better than Cass Casanova at his best.
With a new heart, a brand new start, I'm so proud I'm busting my vest.
So you're the guy who turned out a lover.
Yes, I'm the guy who laughed at those blue diamond rings. One of those things.
But look at you now.
He's not the guy who cared about love, and he's not the guy who cared about fortunes and such. Cared about much, but look at him now.
I'm a lover.
He never knew the technique of kissing. He never knew the thrill he could get from her touch. Never knew much, but look at him now.
Man, I really come on.
He's a new man, better than
Casanova at his best, rider.
with a new start, a brand new heart.
He's so proud he's busting his vest. So he's the guy who turned out a lover. So he's the guy who laughed at those blue diamond rings. One of those things.
But look at me now.
He's a new man, better than Casanova at his best. He's got some new jive and it's really fine.
Why, I'm so proud I'm busting my vest.
He's a lover. Yes, we know he's a lover. Yes.
I laughed at those blue diamond rings. Just one of those things.
But look at him now.
Jack, I'm ready.
Look at him now.
The number 9 song this week was number 6 last week. Here is Perfidia by the Xavier Cugat Orchestra. The musical number that has been on the chart the longest has moved up a couple notches from number 10 last week. On the chart since November of last year, here is Artie Shaw and Frenesy. Holding steady at number 7 this week is Gene Krupa and the orchestra with Howard Delaney on the vocals, and they are still high on that windy hill.
High on a windy hill, I feel my heart stand still. Oh, I can hear you calling my name. Into a misty blue, I go in search of you. There in the shadows calling in vain. Why are you just beyond me? When will I see your face? Why do you just elude me and leave me this lonely space, oh, into eternity? I can't forget your voice that calls my name. Into eternity, your love will beckon me. I can't forget your voice that calls my name.
Moving up 2 notches from number 8 to number 6 is Wise Old Owl by Al Donahue and the orchestra with Dee Keating on the vocals.
When we strolled through the moonlight, you said I love you. But the wise old owl in the old oak tree said who? You said I was the someone you'd sing love songs to. But the wise old owl has winked his eye said who? So I never thought you'd say goodbye. That old bird must have known that tonight he and I would be under the moon alone. Maybe I'll find a new love, that's what I should do. But the wise old owl in the old oak tree says who?
Tonight's flashback goes back to the Roaring '20s, 1927 to be exact. Babe Ruth was having a big year. It was the year of the Dempsey-Tooney long count. A man named Lindbergh became the first to cross the Atlantic solo by air, and late in the year, movies found their voice in the film The Jazz Singer. While Jazz and the Charleston were the musical trends, a classical number written by George Gershwin somehow snuck through to become a hit. Here is Rhapsody in Blue by Paul Whiteman and the orchestra featuring Gershwin himself on the piano. The number 5 song this week was the number 5 song last week. Here is Eddie Dushin in the orchestra with Johnny Drake on the vocals and You Walk By.
Enchanting as a dream, you walk by and dim the sunlight's gleam. You speak words and shame the birds that sing. Your smile is softer than the touch of spring. You walk by and children pause at play. You walk by, December seems like May. Heaven is right here and above when you walk by, my love.
Dropping all the way from number 1 last week to number 4 this week. It's Jimmy Dorsey and the orchestra with Bob Eberly and Helen O'Connell on the vocals. By the way, that means we have a new number 1 song this week. Here is Amapola.
A boy found a dream upon a distant shore. A maid with a way of whispering, "Si, senor." Each night, while guitars would softly play, the tune seemed to dance round the words that he'd say. Amapola, my pretty little poppy, you're like that lovely flower, so sweet and heavenly. Since I found you, my heart is wrapped around you, and loving you it seems to be a rhapsody. Amapola, the pretty little poppy, must copy its endearing charms from you. Amapola, how I long to hear you say, I love you.
Amapola, my pretty little poppy, you're like that lovely flower, so sweet and heavenly. Since I found you, my heart is wrapped around you, and loving you it seems to be a rhapsody. Amapola, the pretty little poppy, must copy its endearing charms from you. Amapola, Amapola, how I long to hear you say, I love you.
Number 3 this week was number 2 last week. It's by the late Hal Kemp and the orchestra with Bob Allen on the vocals. And it all comes back to me now.
Why do I feel so lonely, so lost and blue? Why does my heart wander aimlessly the whole night through? It all comes back to me now. A starry summer sky, a laughing you and I, alone. It all comes back to me now. A sea of midnight blue, your face uplifted to my own. We called it a thrill of the moment and blamed the moon up above. We didn't know what the glow meant. We never dreamed it might be love. It all comes back to me now. The love I threw away, and now each lonely night I pray that it will all come back to me someday.
Number 2 this week was number 3 last week. It's Benny Goodman and the orchestra with Louise Tobin on the vocals. There be some changes made. Moving up from number 4 to number 1 is a song that was number 1 for 9 weeks. Here is I Hear a Rhapsody by Charlie Barnett and the orchestra with Bob Allen on the vocals.
My days are so blue when you're away. My heart longs for you, so won't you stay? My darling, hold me tight and whisper and soft through a starry night, I'll hear a rhapsody.
And those are the 10 top records of the week ending April 12th, 1941. My name is Henry Chop. So long for a while.
So long for a while.
That's all the songs for a while.